You know, I almost didn't make this video. I'm not the type of guy who talks about this stuff. I'm 58, I live in Texas, spent 30 years working in construction, and I was raised to just push through whatever wasn't working right. But something happened over the past year that I think a lot of guys my age genuinely need to hear, and I almost missed it entirely because I kept convincing myself it was just age. Around 57, things started changing quietly. Less energy in the mornings, poor circulation in my legs. My wife would bring it up and I'd brush it off, tell her I was just tired. But honestly, I knew something was off. My body wasn't responding the way it used to, and instead of addressing it, I just kept accepting it as the new normal. Then my buddy, Dave, shows up to a fishing trip looking like a completely different person. More energy, sharper, just alive in a way I hadn't seen from him in years. I asked him straight up what was going on. He told me about Nitric Boost Ultra. My first reaction was pure skepticism. I've never been a supplement guy. But Dave explained something that actually made sense to me. After 50, your body produces significantly less nitric oxide, the compound that controls blood flow throughout your entire body. Your muscles, your brain, your heart, everywhere. When nitric oxide drops, everything slows down with it. Most guys just accept that slowdown as normal aging when it's actually something that can be directly addressed. So I did my research. I found a really thorough review online that broke down every single ingredient and the clinical studies behind the formula. I'll put that link in the description. It answered every question I had before I bought anything. Genuinely worth reading before you make any decision. I ordered the 3-bottle package and committed to a real 90 days. Week 2, I noticed steadier energy in the mornings. Not a dramatic jolt, just consistent. Week 4, my workouts felt completely different. Better blood flow, better recovery, doing things at the gym I hadn't done in 3 years. Week 8, my wife stopped asking if I was okay. By month 3, I honestly felt more like myself than I had in 5 years. Not 25 again, I'm not going to tell you that. But 48, which at 58 feels absolutely incredible. Look, I'm not a doctor, and I'm not saying this works exactly the same for everyone. What I can tell you is I did the research, I gave it real time, and the results were genuinely real for me. The link in the description has the full ingredient breakdown, the science explained clearly, and where to buy the authentic formula safely. Read it before you decide anything. If you're a guy over 50 who's been telling himself that feeling this way is just part of getting older, I was you a year ago. What's the biggest change you've noticed in your energy after 50? Drop it in the comments. You'd be surprised how many of us are dealing with the exact same thing, and nobody ever talks about it.